I could turn into a real big ham. My name is Jim Unker. I'm originally from Green Bay, Wisconsin, home of the Green Bay Packers, 13-time world NFL champions. Now you can either love me or hate me, the whole class, right? Ooh, I hear some boos, good. We're going to go through the review quiz for lesson 6. I'm more interested to hear if you got the answer wrong, because that way we can pick at why you thought. I'd kind of like to hear why you thought that was the correct answer, and maybe that'll help you understand why the other answer is the correct answer. So let's start with the first one. And if I don't see anything, I just want you to nod or something, okay? I'll just say nod, everybody. Okay, when there's an animal in the roadway, always, watch out for that word, always swerve to avoid hitting it. Correct? True or false? False. Anybody say true? Never. I'm always statement. You got a very critical thinking on that one. How about rocking the vehicle is a maneuver to free your vehicle from snow, mud, or sand?
True.
True. Anybody say false? Just watch out your transmission. You're throwing it into reverse, throwing it into drive, throwing it into reverse. You have some people pushing. There goes the transmission. So be careful with that one. If you notice smoke rising from beneath the hood of your vehicle, pull over and use water to extinguish the fire. Some of these are almost laughable, aren't they? Yeah, all right, that one's false. Does anybody say true? You know, you had a roast beef sandwich you were warming up under there? No? Okay. Truck drivers were known to do that. They put their food under the hood, drive so many miles, and they'd open up the hood and get the sandwich out, and it was good and hot. So it's that kind of a fire, yeah. But I still wouldn't throw water on anything under the hood. All right, driver number 4. Driver errors cause more emergencies than vehicle malfunctions. True or false? True, yeah. Mostly if we have a vehicle malfunction, we're just going to get it off the road, turn it off before we do a lot more damage, whereas a driver error, we all know what that is. Okay, number 5. It is legal to honk your horn to warn other drivers or pedestrians when you approach a curve on a narrow road. True or false?
True.
True. You say false?
I said true.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. Anybody else say false? No? All right, let's go forward then. When faced with an oncoming vehicle in your lane, immediately slow down and steer to the left. Yeah, that's false, all right. Yeah, you got that one wrong? Why? What did you think?
I didn't read that stuff loud.
Oh.
I didn't think about it at first.
Okay, all right, yeah. Left, you'd be steering right into them. You're going to have a greater, well, you realize, right? You're going to have a lot more damage if you go headlong straight into a driver. You go right, and you might get hit, you might not, but it'll be the tail end of you. You want to get out of their way. All right, number 7. Carbon monoxide can render a person unconscious within a few minutes. I got a sad story on that. There was a young woman who parked her car below her parents' bedroom and left it running. And they were upstairs asleep in the bedroom. And the carbon monoxide went straight up and killed them both. It was a pretty bad thing. That was right here in the Twin Cities. So be careful with that carbon monoxide thing. They owned a very famous bar downtown. When carrying a canoe on top of your vehicle, it cannot stick out more than blank from your front bumper. I got 4 here. 3. The answer is 3. Sorry, guys. Does anybody know? I'll ask you, do you know how far it can stick out the back before you got to get a red flag on it? I don't know. I'm going to put that on the parking lot. Maybe our expert here, Marie, do you know the answer to that one?
I think it's 3 feet,
Think it's
3/4.
3?
I think,
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
It just comes to mind, I'm gonna have to, now I'm gonna go home and check it. All right. Number 9, never remove a radiator cap on a hot engine because A, B, C, or D? B, the hot liquid inside can scald you. Have you ever tried this? Even like after half an hour, you figure, oh, I'll open it up, it's gotta be cool now, right? I'm getting grimaces over here, oh gosh, don't do that, right? Yeah, same way, I've been having a lot of radiator trouble lately, and you get a little impatient, and you've got the rag on top of it, right? You push down, and there's a little safety now, I think. They only will go so far, they won't even, you gotta push them a second time and turn them before they'll come completely off. So, but yeah, you can get scalded really bad. Number 10, if your headlights suddenly go out, use your parking lights, hazard warning lights, or turn signals. A, B, C, or D? I got a B over here. Everybody else agree? B, yeah, to get off the road. That one's kind of logical. And you do want to get off the road. Don't try driving home. Well, I just go this, then the policeman will pull you over and write you a ticket because your lights were out, right? People will drive without even having their lights on and get a ticket. They work, they just didn't turn them on. Okay, number 11. All of the following may help you maintain alertness while driving except B. Yeah, anybody else have something else? I'm not going to pick on you, I just want to know why you thought that. B? Good? Yeah? All right. Hydroplaning occurs when your tires, A, B, C, or D? A. Anybody else? Anything else? No? All right.
What's the answer?
A is the answer. Which of the following is false? A, B, C, or D?
C.
And E. Deer can read signs. They know the English language.
C and E.
Huh? What is it? B?
C.
B. You seldom encounter deer except at designated deer crossings. That is false. Like I said, they can read, right? They know right where to go across. Okay, let's go to number 14. Which is not an early symptom of carbon monoxide poisoning? A. Everybody agree with that? All right,
Which is
that's the correct
itching.
answer, A. I didn't.
Which is itching.
Itchiness on exposed skin.
Right.
Yeah, sorry, okay. In rainy conditions, how can you keep the inside of your vehicle windows from fogging up? Hopefully, keep D? D, they'll use the defroster, or air conditioner. Okay, that is correct. Let's go on to number 16. If the windows ice up, contraction conditions are especially hazardous. It might be best to A, B, C, or D?
D.
I got D.
Who got a D? And why did you think? Oh, you think, well, just get out there, right?
Well, I don't know, if you gotta go.
You gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah.
Well, the correct answer is B, not drive at all. See, you don't have a fear factor yet. I know somebody that did just like you. They had the ice on the windows, and yeah, it was like that. And she got about 2 blocks away from my house and went right into the ditch by the stop sign. And she was like, honey, come and get me. And the husband, honey, come and get me out of here quick before I get a $100 tow job cost, you know? And he did. He ran up and he got her out of the ditch, but she was right there. And all the neighbors are there. She was brand new to the neighborhood, so we all thought she was the worst driver. Everybody avoided her. Okay, so, but I would say, yeah, not drive at all. Really, discretion is the better part of valor. All right, number 17.
B.
When your vehicle starts to skid, you should
B.
B. Everybody agree with that? B, look up and steer the direction you want to go. All right, number 18. Just before dusk to just after dawn, turn on your
D.
I got low beam headlights, D, correct? Yeah, okay, good. Anybody have anything else? B, daytime running lights. If you have your daytime running lights on, what lights are not on the car? Your tail lights. And if you're driving at night, what do you want them to see? Your tail lights, because they'll run right into the back of you. Does that help clear it up?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's go to, it's basically headlights. That's your, you wouldn't want the high beam on because that's too bright. That's some of the other selections here. Number 19, when your tires hydroplane, you will be able to A, B, C, or D, all of the above.
All of the above.
All of the above.
All of the above, I agree. Anybody else? No? Anything else? Okay, good. Number 20, carbon monoxide is all of the following except,
Flammable.
I got a flammable, number B over here. Anybody got anything else? Okay, good. We'll move on. Black ice is a thin sheet of invisible ice on roads caused by
All of the above.
all of the above. Anybody else? I'll give you an idea about black ice. You think it's just ice, it's like real ice or something. It isn't. I'm riding a motorcycle, I'm in Tucson, Arizona, and it's like 8 in the morning. It was a little cold. That bike, I couldn't stop it for anything. And instead of hitting the car that was ahead of me, I just laid it down. I just I made it fall down because I wasn't going to go headlong into that car. And that was just because the road, all that exhaust that comes out of their tailpipes, it's black ice. Black ice, it's there. It doesn't have to be cold. The answer to that is D, all of the above. All right, number 22, which of the following is false? A, B, C, or D? I got an A over here. Anybody got anything else? Looks like I got A all the way across the board. Only cross a flooded roadway if you think it is shallow enough to cross. I've got an experience with that, but right by the U of M. I don't know why. I mean, it was fun. The car stalled out, but luckily my date got out and pushed while I drove. I'll never forget that day. Okay. Let's go up to number 23. When you have a tire blowout, what should you do first? A, B, C, or D?
A.
Got an A, got an A. Mostly A, everybody? Okay, good. A is grip the steering wheel firmly and keep your foot off the brake. All right, number 24. Carbon monoxide poisoning is A, B, C, or D? I got a D up here. You got a D also? All right, must be D then. None of the above. Only happens in enclosed garages. That story I told you. Has no early warning symptoms. Is deadly at lower temperatures. Okay, that's none of the above. It's D. Okay, number 25. To stop on a roadway covered with ice or snow with ABS brakes, you should A, B, C, or D. You don't get to answer yet.
C.
Huh?
C.
C? Okay, C it is. Brake firmly and hold. Number 26. If you become distracted and your right wheel suddenly drops off the pavement, not off the car, off the pavement, you should A, B, C, or D.
C.
C it is. Stay off, slow down until you have control. Gravel is very slippery also. All right, and these short answers here. How should you, I want this gentleman here to answer this. How would you change your driving when driving in bad weather?
Slow down.
Okay, slow down is good. That's like, I'd call that decreased speed. All right, give me another one. I'm picking on you. You're the one that's gonna get in the car when you can't see out the window. All right, keep going. It's all fogged up, right? What else? You gonna leave a little early so you get there? Yeah, okay, good. Yeah. What else? Anybody else know any good ideas? Yeah.
And have a longer following distance.
Absolutely. I guess that'd be alert for all the vehicles around you, right? Yeah. I just think about changing lanes even. You know, the plows come along and they make these piles and try to get through one of those. And now the guy with the four-wheel drive, he's gone, right? What else you got? What other things can you do that change your driving when you're in bad weather? There's more. What would you do with the radio? Turn it off, or, yeah, turn it down. You want to get rid of all the distractions. When you have inclement weather, it's a law. You have to do this anyway. What would you do as far as being able to see out ahead of you? Or somebody seeing behind you?
Headlights.
Headlights, that's right. Turn on your headlights. And what am I doing here? I'm gripping the steering wheel. You'll be gripping the steering wheel, I'll tell you that. You don't just stay home. You'll be gripping that steering wheel and you'll have, you ever hear the expression white knuckle drive? Yeah, that's what they're talking about. All right.